8 Toyota Yaris, and we will do the spark plug replacement or spark plug change. So first of all, we need to take this plastic cover by removing those 4 nuts, 1, 2, 3 and 4. By the look of them, they all look like size 10 millimeter. Okay, so 10 millimeter. Okay, gonna open them by turning it anti-clockwise. Okay, turning anti-clockwise to open 1, 2, 3 and 4, so we can expose reveal the coils with the spark plugs. Okay, once you lose them just a little bit, loosen them just a little bit, you probably can do it by your hand. If not, just continue using ratchet. Okay, we took 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we lift the plastic cover, and here you go. Those are the 4 coils, and each coil have a spark plug hidden underneath there. Okay, so you take the 10 millimeter and you want to open the coils. 1. Okay, you just turn anti-clockwise again. Okay, and you keep the screw in a safe place. You don't want to lose it, and you can just pull that coil up and out. If you have some resistance, keep pulling. Don't pull from the electrical wires, you might break them. And if you want to change the coil at the same time, or at this point, you just can press here and then pull outside, and here you go. Now we want to take the spark plug from the inside. We will need this socket, 5/8 socket, or maybe size 16, but this one is specialized to take the spark plug from the inside because it have some rubber coating from the inside that hold that spark plug and pull it outside while we turn it out. And you will need this extension. Okay, you want to lock it in place and then use the manual ratchet, okay, to open it. Also, you want to turn anti-clockwise to open. Okay, once it is kind of loose, you can continue with your hand and okay, I dropped it. Anyway, you continue with your hand and pull it up there. Okay, I think my socket is getting old, so it's not really holding that spark plug. I mean, I have another way, just in case. You can use this magnet to pull out the spark plug, just like that. This is the old one. Okay, so now we will throw this one out and we will bring the new one in and put it back inside and turn it. Okay, I'm doing this just to demonstrate and teach you guys, so I'm not really changing the spark plug here. Anyway, once you bring the new one, the spark plug, let's say this one is the new spark plug, you make sure it's tight in its place. You don't want it to fall like that. This is bad because it might fall on its head and, you know, then might break while you don't know. Okay, if you are having this issue, or if you don't have this socket, you can use a trick. This can be tricky and dangerous, but you know, make sure you do it correctly. You will put a small piece of paper inside. Okay, let me show you. you put a thin small piece of paper on the edge here. You don't need to do this step if you have a good 5/8 socket, or you know, a good spark plug socket. Anyway, that's if you don't have it only. Small piece of paper, thin one, on the side here, so you know, can give some resistance and hold in its place. And now you want to put that spark plug inside, and then you want to turn it. You want to hand thread it first, okay? You don't want to go with the ratchet, because you might break it, or you know, you might cross thread it. So hand thread it first until it's kind of tight, then you go ahead and use the manual ratchet. Don't use the electrical one here. You might put some excessive force and break it, or something bad might happen. Anyway, until you feel it's kind of tight, don't put excessive force again. You know, just follow your torque specs, and then you can go ahead and put that coil, or the new coil, inside, and then hook up that electrical connection. Now the electrical connection that I have has broken when I pressed on it. This one have been replaced, as you see. That's how you take it out. You press here and you pull outside. Let's try this one. Yeah, I think there's an issue with those ones. When they get, the plastic gets old and then it will break. Anyway, you hook it up just like that, and then you bring your 10mm screw and you screw it in, you know, by hand. And then you can use the manual ratchet, and then you repeat the same step for those 4 coils, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, you open this 10mm by turning it anti-clockwise. You take it out, you keep it in a safe place. You pull out this coil, you reveal the spark plug, then you go with a 5, 8, or 16mm with a long extension. You go inside, you turn anti-clockwise, you take the old spark plug, you throw it out, and you put the new one in. You turn it clockwise to lock it in, you put the coil, and you repeat for all the same. Once you finish, you bring that plastic cover back, you put it here back in its place. Okay, just like that. Then you bring those 4 nuts and you put them back in their place. And you take the 10mm and lock them in its place. Thank you for watching, and if I saved you some money or if this was helpful, please hit the like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. Thank you very much.